Yeah, I'm back at it. Saturday night. Time is, I think it's about 10:30. You know the name, you know the channel. Jared, the 20-year recovering sex addict. 20-year recovering abusive sex addict. And I appreciate y'all tuning in as always, man. Old subscribers, new subscribers, no filters, no edits. Shoot it all off in one take. Got the ponytail out tonight, curly ponytail. It is what it is. Before I get into anything, I just want to clarify that picture in the thumbnail, it's not meant to put down, make fun of, ridicule. I'm not trying to demoralize that woman in that photo in any way. What I am going to do is tell you that that's an accurate portrayal of the guy I've always been, of my track record. When I was growing up, we call them Tyrones, courtesy of Erykah Badu. The younger generation, y'all call them Pookies and Ray Rays. Well, that leads me to the title of this upload. I was a former Pookie and Ray Ray, a former Tyrone. I'm a recovering sex addict, and I've been that for the past 20 plus years. I can't get away from that. My track record is my track record. It doesn't define the person that you see in front of you now. But we're going to talk about it on this channel because I try to be as genuine and honest as possible. The crazy thing is that photo was taken, I think I was 18. I think it was a couple of months before I moved to Las Vegas. I moved to Las Vegas right after I turned 19. Matter of fact, I think we were both about 18, 19 in that picture. And the female in that picture is the mother of my firstborn child. And she had that child. I had my daughter, who has never been in my life, shortly after that picture, not too long after. We were both young. I said before, and I'll say it again, her name is Asia, but her real last name is Wilson. And I should know because I signed the birth certificate. But that family did everything that they could to wipe me from her existence. Like I never was there. Like I never was. You know what, I'm not going to get off on, that's not the subject of this upload. I'm going to talk about that at a different time. But man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. And what I will tell you, what I did want to talk about, is that you ain't got a lot of women. My track record is as such. I was a former Tyrone. I've been an addict for women and intimacy 3/4 of my life. But I never lied to women. And you don't have to. I see a lot of guys, a lot of people out here, they get the status and then they come off and try to be something that they're not. I've never had to do that. Regardless of the clothes I was wearing, the car I was driving, how I looked, I was about as genuine as possible. Now, I may have been an a-hole. I may have been aggressive. I may have even been abusive. I've been hurt, and I've hurt women, and you're gonna get hurt out here. But I was never a liar, and neither should you have to be either. I never had money per se, man. I had females buy me stuff, take me out, buy me food, pick me up, drive their clothes. They bought me, drive their car, buy me clothes. True Pookie and Ray Ray stuff, man. But I never lied. The only thing I really supplied was good weed, good liquor, and DICK on deck. Excuse my language. But that's what it was, no cap in my rap. I didn't even take life seriously until about 35 years old. Shit, you ain't gotta believe me. Go ask the women that were in my life in my 20s and 30s. They gonna tell you the same. How I got down is how I got down in almost every relationship that I've ever had. It's crazy because the about face that women do as they get older, man. No one really knows where their girl has been. Do you know your girl's track record? Because there's probably a guy like me in her past, man. Do you know who's clapped them cheeks? Probably not. You just hope for the best, man. Women will do what you allow them to. That's the bottom line. If you tolerate it, then they'll exercise those options. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter what your status is. A woman knows. A woman knows a man of principle. A woman can smell a mark from across the street too. So which man are you? I've had women play a role in my life later on. I couldn't even understand why they would allow themselves to be that. But to each his own. And everyone has their reasons. I think every good-looking woman with options goes through that epiphany stage as they get older. But if they're smart, you snag a good man before that expiration date hits. And I don't mean to be harsh, but I'm not gonna lie. Because the window of opportunity gets smaller as you get older. Women know that. Try not to be that guy. Because half the time, when you realize that you've been had, it's probably too late. And this isn't throwing women under the bus, man. It's just what I'm telling you. These harsh truths that I'm telling you are rooted in reality. I'm a 42-year-old man, and I'm just telling you my point of view from what I see out here and the past mistakes that I've made. I can't come on this channel and tell you, eat right, do this, work out. You know I practice semen retention, man. I don't have any gray hair. I have long hair. I take care of myself. I have good skin. But I'm not gonna sit here and candy coat my past mistakes in my life. I'm gonna be as transparent as I can with y'all. Well, I'm gonna tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm not gonna ramble too long about this, but understand that I'm always gonna be as honest as possible. And what I'm telling you is as honest as possible. It's the truth. So I ain't gonna talk too long, man. I just wanted to share that with y'all, that you don't have to lie to women. I never did. Women laid down with me for the reasons that they did. I'm not your creator, so I'm not gonna judge your actions. But I am gonna tell you my life story, man. And this is just one chapter. There's multiple to go. You don't have to lie to women. I never did. You shouldn't either. So you know how I say, you know how I do on my channel. Discernment over delusion. Live for something greater than one's own self-gratification. I love y'all. I appreciate you tuning in. And I'm out.